Afternoon guys, I'm just on my way over to Glyn Hopkins at St Albans for the launch event tonight. It's taking place at 6 o'clock till 8 apparently. I'm going to hope to get some video footage and some photographs of the vehicle before everyone else arrives, but I don't know. On the invitation there was specific times that you had to designate that you was going to be there, and I don't know if they're going to be allocated 15-20 minutes each time frame for people to actually have a look at the vehicle and then we moved on. I hope not, because there's quite a few things that I actually want to film and take pictures of, but I'll do the best I can guys, and hopefully I can get all the information that I need for you guys and for myself. And then obviously when I get home, I won't be uploading tonight because it's going to be quite late by the time I get home because I've got work in the morning, but I'll upload it as soon as I can, probably Tuesday afternoon, early evening. Anyway, bye for now guys. So guys, it is just coming up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've arrived at Glyn Hopkins Nissan over at St Albans.
My name's Mark from MMGB, so welcome to Glyn Hopkins Nissan St Albans. Obviously we're all here today for the unveiling of the all-new Leaf. Can you quick show around who's currently in the Leaf? Any other Leaf drivers? Any other electric vehicles? Some potential converts then if you're not already in the Leaf or electric vehicle. So, one is Mark, we'll give you a brief introduction into the all-new Leaf. Before we take it off, just make you aware that underneath here we have a pre-production technical specification Leaf. The launch vehicle that we have 1,000 units of is going to look aesthetically the same as this vehicle, but there's a few points on here that I don't understand, but I'll talk you through that as we go through. Okay, so as I say, pre-production, what that means is some of the technology and specification on here is to be confirmed. Until we get full brochures, don't see what it's for. What you get here is not in signing seals. So, Carly, pulls the cover off, and we're going to do.
Woohoo, very nice. Beautiful.
First things first, what are your thoughts? Nice? Anyone think it's changed? Not better. Not better?
Jesus, that's beautiful.
Much better. More streamlined, more sleek, more dynamic. Yeah. Can I ask you, come around this way for we start at the front and we'll move our way around the vehicle. So, the all-new Leaf from the front. You can see the whole dynamic presence. This styling cues on it now have completely changed. You see the V-Motion grille, which is a signature of the Nissan range that's coming forward. The new multi-dimensional translucent grille that's at the front now, as you walk past it will slightly change colour. The lines on the vehicle from the front all the way through to the back, it's more aerodynamic, it's cleaner, it's neater, it's a much better, bigger vehicle. It's actually 5 centimetres bigger, 2 centimetres wider than the outgoing or 30 kilowatt hour Leaf. The headlights. How many people like the headlights in the current Leaf? How many people think they're quirky? No, it's a bit like Marmite. Not everyone likes them, but some people do. But those lights actually serve a purpose. The way they kick up here is designed to push the air around the ring mirror. So it's not just about a quirky look. It's designed specifically to give the car maximum aerodynamic flow. So we've got rid of those headlights and we've created a new concept. So the V-Motion grille from the front, it comes up. You can see it continuing to the bodywork with these bold lines here. It creates a shoulder impression, shoulder lines over the rear mirror and down under there. So it's doing exactly the same job as what those headlights did. Underneath the vehicle it's cleaner, it's smoother, so the air flows underneath nice and fluidly over the top around the windows. As it comes right way around to the back, you've got a new spoiler and you've got the rear diffuser, so the airflow continues to push underneath the vehicle, over the top, it will be a push away. It's creating a 0.28 drag coefficient. For an electric vehicle, that's marvellous, it's what you need. It's helping optimise the range of the vehicle. I say range of the vehicle, new 40 kilowatt hour battery, 110 kilowatt motor. So it's a 30 kilowatt increase as opposed to the current Leaf. So in essence, what that's giving you is 147 brake horsepower. So it's remarkably an upgrade. you've got 320 Newton meters of torque, so that's generating 0 to 62 miles an hour in 8.6 seconds. It's about a 3-second increase on the outgoing leaf, or the older leaf. Where's the kid using it? My sister Sanchez, everybody. In here then, so the new leaf is designed on customer reviews. One of the reviews we had was to raise up the charge point. It's not easily accessible for some people. If you're parking on driveways, you can't see what you're doing. So we've lifted it up onto the top here. But the big difference is we've moved from type 1 charging to type 2. So the industry is becoming more unified. So we've taken a big step. Although we launched in 2010, we're pioneers in electric energy. Over 1 billion miles in Nissan Leafs been completed. We've taken the incentive to go with the government and said they want to make more unified, so we're starting that. We've moved over to type 2. The current Outlander is the only car left on type 1, bar the older Leaf, so the 30 kilowatt hour or 24 kilowatt. And I think the Vauxhall Ampere are also type 1, but they no longer make that for the UK spec anymore. Also inside there we still have the shadow mode, 50 kilowatt hour rapid charger. Charge the car to 0 to 80% in 40 minutes across the rapid charge network. We have 100% clearance now on the motorways, so there'll be rapid charges all the way along the motorways. So range anxiety now, not only have you got a car that's capable of 180 to 200 miles, I mean the NEDC figure quoted for this vehicle is 235, but let's be honest, how many of you drive electric vehicles a minute are getting your actual, what it says in the book? There's various parameters, reasons why you're not getting that. The test is done on a rolling road in laboratory conditions. Those conditions, or that test there, is now being done away with. So as you see NEDC in brochures and stuff, you won't, soon you'll see WLTP, that's going. So WLTP means worldwide harmonising light vehicle test procedure. It rolls off the tongue, nice and easy for you guys. Basically what that consists of, so currently the NEDC test is a 10-minute test at single speed. Once it's finished we get a figure and we quote that figure. It's not realistic. How many people get in your car that's facing the direction you want to go, you drive, you get out. The WLTP is done over 30 minutes, over multiple gear changes and multiple speeds, so imitate real world driving. So you'd be doing a 70 mile an hour testing and 40 mile an hour testing across a 30-minute test. It gives a more accurate reading. So when you see brochures in the future, this says currently it's 235 mile an hour, but as the brochures progress, you might see it come down. Still the same car, still the same battery, but it's going to give you a more real, accurate reading as to what you're going to get with the vehicle. The charge point type 2, if you're currently phoning, you'll be upgraded for free to for the wall box charger at home. So you'll have a 7 kilowatt wall charger at home, so you can charge it to full, from 0 to full in 5.5 to 8 hours. So although the battery's bigger, we've upgraded the technology, so you get a 6.6 onboard charger here, as well as a 7 kilowatt hour charger at home. So the charge time is still similar to what you've got at the moment. The multi-dimensional translucent grille at the front, not only is it good looking and style improvised, it serves a purpose, because behind there is your radar system to work alongside with your cameras. What that will do, it creates ProPilot. So ProPilot is the technology using forward emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and traffic jam pilot. So it's basically creating semi-autonomous driving. It's designed for single lane highways, single lane traffic. Below 37 miles per hour, you set the distance you want to be from the car in front. That's done on the timed intervals of 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1.5 seconds. You set the speed you want to be at, you want to maintain, and then the car will lock onto the car in front and follow that car. So as that car turns within the traffic, on a single lane, as the road bends, you'll feel the steering wheel start to move within your hands. Above 37 miles an hour, the car will lock on and look at the road markings. So you don't need a car in front. So what happens then, it was looking for the road markings, clear visible road markings, and then it will navigate through the motorways accordingly. if a car cuts you up or jumps in front of you, or you catch up to a vehicle, the car knows because you've set the time, the distance you want to be from a car in front, and you've also set the speed limit. So then it will just slow down, drop off, and maintain that distance that you've set. So it's adaptive cruise control going one step further. Semi-autonomous driving. If you take your hands off the steering wheel, the car will give us a little bit of a rollicking, give us an audible warning and jab on the brakes a little bit. If you do it a second time, it would be a little bit more resistant. The third time, it will put on hazard lights, apply the brakes and slow you down. It feels like you fallen asleep or there's something happening inside the vehicle. So it will slow down. It's a safety feature. So you have to be in control of the steering wheel. Although it's only minimal pressure, but you do have to hold on. If you come round to the side of the vehicle, guys, if you follow me round, we look at the car's side profile. So you've got 17-inch alloy wheels. Those are going to become standard on the launch edition. You've got your glossy B and C pillar. So what they do is create a sleek, dynamic look. It's giving you it a look of a floating roof. So it's more of a market trend these days. People are looking for sleek-looking cars. The way the car is positioned, it wouldn't look out of place in a C-segment vehicle walk, would it? If you compare that to an Audi A3, a Nissan Pulsar, Ford Focus, Renault Megane, put it in a lineup, it wouldn't look out of place. It doesn't look like an electric vehicle. Like the outgoing Leaf looks like an electric vehicle. Now this looks like an absolutely functional, sporty-looking vehicle that anyone, more for people that want that extra range, or for the family. So it's don't have to be a second car anymore. Inside the vehicle, it's going to be made up of premium materials. The seats on the launch edition are going to be made up of recycled woven fabric. 80% of Nissan Leaf is made up of recyclable materials. So not only are we going through with the electric energy mode, we're using energy efficient materials. So we're thinking long term. You've got your telematics system in the middle here, it's floating. As you come round, you'll see it in here. It's a floating system in the middle. It's going to come with Apple Carplay and Android Autoplay. A lot of manufacturers offer you one or the other. We're giving you both. We don't want to get people to move away and say no, because I'm an Apple user, not a Samsung. Recent polls said 97% of people do not leave home without their phone. Their phone is their life. So with Apple CarPlay and Android Autoplay, your car becomes your life. You plug your car in, that infotainment screen up there will display your phone screen. So it's more intuitive in that sense. As you come round, the biggest part of that, I've said the car changes size 5 centimetres longer, 2 centimetres wider, is the biggest difference is around here in the boot. So if you'd like to follow me around again, guys. From the back end, you'll see the dynamic approach to the bumper. You see the rear spoiler that I mentioned with the side arms here for the aerodynamic flow and the rear diffuser on the bottom. But the big difference, like I said, is in the boot. 435 litres of storage space in there. In actual fact, that boot there is bigger than the current Qashqai. It's 5 litres bigger than a Qashqai. So for a C-segment vehicle, an electric vehicle even, that's remarkable. As you see it here, as this car here is here, it's got the Bose sound system, so it's a 405 litre boot at the moment. But like I said, the launch edition won't have Bose. So you'll get maximum capacity space in the rear there. You see the noting signature you're going to see across all the Nissan range, the boomerang rear lights as well. Continues from the front lights, this boomerang shape there. As you come around again, we'll go into the cockpit of the car now. On your steering wheel, new deep shaped steering wheels, giving it a more premium feel from the outset. You get in the car, you're going to want to drive the vehicle. You've got the button to engage Park Pilot on the right hand side of the steering wheel. It's nice and easy, you select it, it will turn on. Then the controls are right next to it. So you set, like I said, you can set the distance and the time and the speed just from the steering wheel there. You've also got e-pedal. E-pedal, new technology launched with this new Leaf. There's a simulator here to my left, so once we finish this, please come across and have a go. What e-pedal is, it detects 90% of driving an electric vehicle can be done with just one pedal. How many people use their brakes if you're driving a Leaf at the moment? How many people use B mode to maximise your regen? So you're actually applying your brakes minimal. So with e-pedal, what this entails, you select it when you get in, so it's not always on. You have to engage it when you want to use it. You select the e-pedal button, which is located in front of the Palm Pilot, your gear selector just in front there, and then as you accelerate, you will use your force, your slowing force. 320 newton meters of torque can be generated through your accelerator. As you release your accelerator, then your car will start to use regenerative braking. So it's using that kinetic energy and that friction generated to regenerate the power. So the harsher you release the accelerator, the harsher the regen will be. So in essence, you're feathering the amount of regen, you're controlling it with your foot, the amount of regen you're going to generate from the vehicle. It's helping maintain and optimise the range that you're going to get. The slowing force just through the e-pedal can generate 0.7% G, 0.7 G, so it's quite harsh. If you come off quite harshly, the car will slow down dramatically. If you come off there and go straight onto the accelerator, they will flash your rear lights to notify the people behind you that you are braking suddenly. As you release it anyway, it will turn on your brake lights, but it's when you actually come off harsh and apply the brake, it will flash, because there's a sudden braking becoming on there. So the safety aspect of this vehicle has been forward thinking. It's 5-star Euro NCAP. We've got everything within the vehicle as safe as we can make it. Also, you've got, what have I missed on here? I'm trying to think. You've got a round view monitor, that's the last thing I was thinking. A round view monitor. How many people have got a Tecna at the moment? 30 kilowatt hour Tecna, a round view monitor. Very useful. What about when it's raining?
Has the resolution improved?
No, what we've done is created including ultrasound sensors. So if the camera's quite blurred because of the bad conditions, you've got sensors as well.
Brilliant.
So again, we've evolved. We've took on customer reviews and customer feedback as to what is a necessity, and we're starting to include that. Price point, the big question, is the next question you're going to ask, no doubt. The launch edition Leaf, £26,490 on the road. That's after the government incentives already been taken off. So in essence, if you price the current launch edition against the 30 kilowatt hour Tecna, before the government grant at the Tecna 30 kilowatt hours 31,000, whereas the launch edition is going to be 30,000. Okay, you lose your leather interior that you're looking at here. You lose your Bose sound system, but look at what you gain. Forget about what you're losing. You're gaining extra range. You're gaining e-pedals. You're gaining a round view monitor with sensors. You're gaining your Pro Pilot.
Lane assist.
The price pointed, there is so much you're going to gain by going for launch edition. If you want to wait for the full spec walk to become available, you can wait until December.
Fine. Now, obviously,
the current one, the previous one.
No, I'm going full electric. I'm a taxi driver over in Essex, and I'm actually going to be doing a video blog for 5 years, running upwards of 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to test it for everything. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've got about 15 drivers already that are really interested in this particular model.
How's the infrastructure?
Sorry?
How's the infrastructure around here?
Well, we're primarily going to be using it from home charging. We're not too fussed about using the network. How tall are you?
6'3".
If you get comfortable now, I'll sit behind you because I'm going to see exactly, because we've got some tall drivers obviously. I mean, I'm only about 5'11", so. What's headroom like? That's quite good, isn't it? Let me sit behind you, see if I can. Yeah, I've got loads of room. God, yeah, that's epic. That's brilliant.
Oh, you've got plenty of room for your legs.
Yeah, it's really good. Really impressed with that. Let me flip that up so I can view what I'm doing.
So the D-shaped wheel helps getting in and out. Because the one that we've got, I have to tend to sort of go down with my knee, you know, to get in and out. But with the D-shape, it helps a lot.
Also, the steering wheel, you can see the change of parking
more open,
gears.
isn't it?
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Plus, they've got rid of that second dial up the top, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's all in one now.
In one.
Is a lot
Yeah.
straightforward.
What do you think about?
It's confusing. I'm looking for the speed I'm going, and I'm looking at the wrong one. You know.
What do you think about the new analog? Because a lot of people wasn't, if they like that. Like, I quite like the analog miles per hour.
I love it.
I actually prefer that than what you said about the small little.
Yeah,
I love it.
top.
Because
It's so intuitive that.
This is the way it's all going anyway.
Yeah, totally.
Even on the normal petrol and diesel cars, they're all going analog like this.
No, this is loads of legroom down here. The only thing I was quite surprised that they didn't do is actually do away with... I'd love to know what this is. Maybe the salesman can explain.
Tunnel, yeah.
Is that to the batteries, or is that just either running, not running gear, it can't be brake cables and stuff, it's too...
It's something that they can't get rid of. It's to do with the makeup of the...
I mean, if I was sitting there,
the car, I think.
I could quite easily... Yeah, that's more than enough for... I'm going to get the burliest of adults in here, but it isn't about that. The headroom's the only thing that was a tiny bit of an issue.
Brilliant car for the family.
Oh yeah,
and
totally.
Also for what you
totally.
well, definitely.
Oh, I'm really surprised at that legroom. That is really nice.
I don't know, a little bit smaller, doesn't it?
Do you know, I was just thinking that.
It's not as tall, is it? I don't think.
I think it might be a little bit wider, but
wider, but not.
They've made it slimmer.
Do you know, I also think, if you notice on the, it looks a lot angled. The other one was a lot flatter.
Right.
It looks like it's angled a little bit over.
Yeah, you're right.
See the other one.
It's sort of straighter, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
The other one.
I love what they've done with the dashboard. It's absolutely stunning. Really, really lovely. Yeah, that's really nice.
It looks like more like an ordinary car, doesn't it?
Totally.
I know a lot of people like that quirky shape.
I think the other one was beautiful. Yeah.
Shape. I don't particularly like it.
I actually don't mind it. I think it's actually quite funny, and especially like the back. I mean, the way that the lights. I mean, that was only one other thing that I must admit on this, where they were a lot clustered together. I like those pillars where they go right at the back for like high visibility. Yeah, totally.
It's analog and digital. So the right side of the common meter is analog.
It's analog. Left hand
side is all digital.
Have they? One thing I need to ask. You know the battery meter, the barred system on the old. Is that? Have you got that on this?
I think it is, because when I initially started up, you have got that on there.
Okay, that's fine. Brilliant.
And you've got the power range as well. So when you're in B mode, it shows you what.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, wow, really comfortable inside.
This one's actually, this is a registered vehicle, so it's been driven off.
Beautiful. So the interesting thing I wanted to know is, has it got the lock? Eco off. Can't say, I'll have to ask someone about that. No. Unless it's on that one over there. No, that's the trip and reset. Yes. Electronic parking there. Seat heaters, obviously. That's very nice. Glove box. That's quite sizable. Can get quite a lot in there.
Have been carried over.
It's quite nice.
As are the door cards switched in, so obviously there's a lot of similarities. New switch gear along here. You'll notice like the indicator stalks, a few of the switch gears along the side of the
nice.
dashboard.
It's just gentleman's rank.
But what I love about it, you know, you've got the soft feel dashboard. Oh yeah. Give it more of a premium feel.
Yeah, it's lovely.
With the
really
blue
nice.
stitching, which I followed through with the seating.
Beautiful.
Again.
Yeah, really nice. Oh, one thing, has this still got the lock-in? You know, where you can actually lock the charging points? You know, the old one had the lock-in on it? Because I can't see anything on there.
It used to be down here, didn't it?
They used to be over here.
It's probably that, isn't it? It must be that.
No, that's just.
Oh, it's not a locking. No, it's not. It's
No, that's just the release. Yeah, that was the only thing I wanted to know, because obviously if you've got the ability to actually lock it.
Yeah. Maybe that's all.
No key detected. I can't see anywhere else.
Yeah. The little button over here, so you can lock it or keep it open.
Just to stop people unplugging it if you was at a charging point.
Yeah, if you're charging at public points and you lock the vehicle, then it locks.
It locks it in. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's even better
Once
then.
it's reached full capacity and charged, then it will release it.
Yeah, brilliant.
You can obviously your Nissan EV Connect, you'll be able to tell how your car's getting on.
Yeah.
And you can release it from the app.
Oh, you can release it from the app as well.
Oh, even better.
The new software will be able to release from the app.
Yeah, brilliant. Even better.
So they've gone away with that then. Technology.
What's this other button down here for? I see that had a light on that. That's your That's your. Oh yeah, quite possibly is. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it.
so whereas before you could lock it.
Yeah, so that's the electronic parking. What's the very small?
It's smaller than it was.
They're gonna
Move these around, haven't they, a bit?
Is that all fixed? Yeah, so that's all you've got. It's just that as a terms of a little tiny cubby hole. And you've got a little tiny bit down there. I wonder if that's actually charging. That'd be interesting to know if that's charging.
Oh, you think that's induction?
It could well be.
Oh yeah.
That'd be interesting because the other cars have that. like the top of the range ones. Yeah, it's lovely, really, really nice. I like the surround. Beautiful. Right, my turn to have a seat. Oh god, that's quite far back, that seat. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to do it as if I'm actually in the vehicle myself. Just have a look. No, that's back too far. Sorry guys, just going to adjust the seat. That's about right. So, yeah, so if you look, got quite a bit of headroom. I'd say a good 4 inches in the front. Back's a little bit tight, but yeah, it's a really, really nice driving position. Quite a lot of elbow room. Yeah, it's, just give me a sec. Just let me plant this up on the dashboard a second. It won't harm it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look with me in the back. If you can, just give me a sec, guys, because that's me here. Alright, here you go. Alright. So, I'd say you've got at least
2.0 is the
4 or 5 inches of knee room in the front with me sitting in the front. So yeah, that's really good.
Such as the LED headlights, the leather.
Yeah, that's really, really nice. Lovely driving position. Nice elbow rest as well. Unlike a lot of cars that actually have the a high waistline, this is actually really, really low. So it's actually really, really nice. But yeah, loads of headroom. And the interior lighting is really, really bright. You've got 2 front lights at the front, one just above in between the rear compartment and the front, which is really, really nice. But yeah, lovely seats. Really, really impressed. Can't wait to have a go at it. Oh, I think that's about it, guys. Let's say the boot's really good. The driving position is absolutely fine. Yeah, let's see if I can adjust the steering wheel. Does it go up? Yes, you can see it's highest. That's its highest point. But yeah, really, really nice. Very comfortable. The only thing is, I think there's a lack of cubby space. This little tiny bit here has got about enough room for about a Coke can if you're lucky. You've got 2 cup holders in the front in between the paddle for selecting park, drive and neutral. But yeah, overall, really, really nice. Nice driving position, really high. Impressed. Very good. So you've got, it's about 40 inches wide. That's that one. And you've got about, probably about 27 inches deep. That's pretty big. Let's have a look at the motor bay. It's a lot wider than what the other model was. See the inverter down there. Yeah, really, really lovely. Really nice. Let's do a front shot. So yeah, so that's our new Leaf. Let's have a look at the charging point. So you've got a standard charging point here, which is where the home sockets will go into, and on the left, same as the current shape, 1324 kilowatt hour Cadamo ports is next to it. Yeah, really, really nice. Lovely colour. It's like a pearlescent. Beautiful. And the rim size, he said that they're 17-inch rims, and they're going to be standard. So yeah, 215 50 17s. I don't know if you can see that down there. Probably can't see. It's probably too dark. But yeah, really impressed. What tyres are fitted on these? Dunlop. Yeah, very nice. One last shot in there. Lovely steering wheel. Absolutely beautiful. Flat bottom D. Really lovely to hold. Really nice. Huh. So, yep, very, very nice. So guys, that's I think I'm going to call it a wrap, because I think I've seen everything that we need to see on the vehicle. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video when I get it uploaded for you tomorrow. But yeah, really, really lovely car. Can't wait to finally get a drive of it. Beautiful. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant, guys. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Big thanks to Glyn Hopkins in Stalford for inviting me over to this event. Really, really chuffed. Beautiful car, as you'll see on the videos, which I'm going to upload tomorrow now, because it's getting a bit late. And yeah, absolutely loved the vehicle. Really, really can't wait to take delivery of it. There's not one bad thing about it. Space inside was great, as you'll see in the videos. Yeah, chuffed. I'm absolutely overjoyed of it. But say, just got to take delivery of it now, sometime in January, February I've been quoted. So yeah, be good. Anyway guys, I'm about to drive home now, so I'll cut you off now, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.